everybody, welcome back to my channel, Capri spilling the tea lifestyle tips. And today, don't I have something in store for you guys. Now, y'all know I always like to bring you guys things that I just sit down and kind of like ponder about. And then I sit here and I'm like, you know what? I want to share it with like-minded people, like my tea spillers. So today we are going to spill the tea on habits that are keeping you broke, because it's all a mindset. So hopefully I can get through this video without Junior coming up here bothering me with his loud laptop. But I think I just
Mama.
heard the door open. Yes, baby. What's wrong? Okay, mommy's doing a video, okay? All right. If you want to hear about the habits that are keeping you broke and the mindset, keep watching. Okay, so we're back in operating. So I have my notes here. My handy dandy notes. Y'all know before I used to bring it to you off the dome, but I am truly trying to actually sit down and write things out. And I'm not trying to be perfect. I swear to you guys, like, I'm not trying to have like the perfect channel, because we all know that no channel is perfect. It seems as if it is perfect, but it's a lot of cut and edits, and there's maybe a lot of cut and edits on my channel right now, because baby, I got some things down here I just kind of like jot down. But y'all know I like to keep my talk time under 15 minutes, so we're going to get into it. The first thing I would like to let you guys know is these are all my point of views. These are all what I believe, that habits that are keeping people broke, but habits that really kept me broke. So when I'm telling you about these habits that are keeping you broke, or keeping me broke, or kept me broke, because I'm not broke no more, but that are keeping people broke, please take it with a grain of salt. Like, really take it with a grain of salt, because this may not be you. So don't look at everything as me. Look at it like, okay, that could be something that's keeping me broke, but take what you will and just like leave what you won't. Okay? So the first thing that I say that was keeping me broke or keeping people broke is your mindset. Like, really, what is broke? Is it broke not having any money? Is broke not being happy? Is broke not being able to eat? Like, what is really broke? You understand what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, some people can live off less and be so happy. As long as they have a roof over their head or any type of shelter, and they're eating and they're having fun, they're not broke. They don't seem broke. So what is your definition of broke? What is your definition of rich? It's all a mindset thing. My first thing I would like to say when it comes down to being broke or habits that's keeping you broke, act your age. Did I say your age? Act your age. Yeah, really, act your age, but act your wage. What is your wage? What tax bracket are you in? If you work a 9 to 5 and you're making anywhere from $11 to $15, act within that tax bracket. Realize where you are financially. Like, where are you financially? And what I mean when I say where are you financially, I mean as in the little things count. Are you able to take a trip every single month, or are you able to take a trip 3 times in a year? Personally, 1 to 2 times in a year is good for me, because at this point with the inflation and everything going up, who really can take a trip 5-10 times out the year? Unless you have money like that. But due to the fact that I act within my wage, within my tax bracket, you may come and look at my Instagram page or my social media page and say, boy, Capri always on the trip. But little do you know, I've already planned these trips out around my wage. Like, whatever my wage is, I planned it out around there. I know, okay, next month I got this much set, so this is what I can do in this month. I don't look at other people and say, well, this person bought Balenciaga and Louis and Gucci and Prada and all this stuff, and they still took a trip. Like, that's what they took on their trip. No, I may go to TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Ross, Target, even Walmart, And that's what I'm packing to go on this trip. So what I'm giving you is just basically examples of me acting my wage. Why do I want to keep saying age? But acting my wage. The next thing I would say is the little things count. Habits can also be keeping you broke. So with me, I had a habit of going to Starbucks every single day when I used to work my 9 to 5. It was so bad that I became a Gold Star VIP member, and I knew exactly how much it cost onto the T with taxes, how much it would be every single day for me to get Starbucks. So, but I know it was a good bit of money. Every single week, I'm spending 26, 20 do the math. At the end of the day, it was too much money for a coffee every single day. It didn't make any sense. So I felt like at the end of the day, my habits of what I wanted, because I really didn't need it, but my habits of what I wanted was keeping me broke. If I would just stay home, make my coffee, I would have been saving $5.25 a day, $26, $27 or whatever a week. And also, when I actually had to sit down and gave myself like that talk like a pre, you're doing way too much. Like there's other avenues on getting coffee. So I am going to post it somewhere over here where I went on Pinterest. And this is when I actually sat down and said, Capri, we're not doing this no more. You have to have that talk with yourself like, we're not doing this no more. We're not going to be broke no more. I went on Pinterest and I looked up how to make Starbucks coffee. You know, just certain coffees or certain drinks that Starbucks have. It's on Pinterest. Everything is online now. So honestly, I feel like if you're broke off of food, some foods or drinks, it's because you're choosing to be. Because I mean, I understand I used to make excuses and say, oh, I don't make it like Starbucks, or it's not the same as Chick-fil-A. And that's true, but my grandma used to always say a stomach full is a stomach full. Now, once in the blue moon, getting Starbucks, getting Chick-fil-A, that's fine. But every single day, it's becoming a habit and you're addicted. And it's not good to be addicted to anything. It's not good to be attached to anything, because what you're addicted to and what you're attached to is keeping you broke. So also, what I do now when I make coffee, when I make my own coffee at home, I just transfer. Right now, Starbucks frappe is $5.75. So what I do, and that's with taxes included, is I'll transfer that over to my savings account. So that way it's like, okay, if I make coffee every single day, $5.75 times 5, 7, whatever, I would transfer it right over to my savings account. And let's be honest, we always have our phone in our hand. Our bank and everything is linked to our phone. So right then and there while I'm making coffee, it's like I'm paying myself. I'm my own, what they call it, barista or something like that. They call it Starbucks. So while the coffee is being made, I just go right on in. I transfer that $5.75 and I go from there. Because at the end of the day, you can make money off of yourself. And you will see, like, within a day, when it comes down to food, how much you're spending if you just transfer that money onto yourself. Another thing that could be keeping you broke, and I am going to say this because I know I spoke on it before, is subscriptions. Y'all, subscriptions will keep you broke. I stopped having subscriptions come out of my actual bill account, and I started having it come out of my prepaid debit card. But guess what, y'all? I am about to go straight to the store and start getting, like, if I got Hulu, I'm going to put it on the Hulu card. If I have Netflix, I'm going to start putting it on Netflix card. And let me tell you why I say this. The other day, so I have a prepaid debit card. You guys all know about Wisely. If not, I'm going to link the video up here and tell you guys all about Wisely. I love Wisely. I love Wisely. I hope one day they do a promotion, a paid promotion with me once I get up there. But anyways, enough about Wisely. I have a Wisely account, and it's a prepaid debit. So basically, you have like envelopes, which is your savings, and then you have like your main checking account. So I paid for Hulu a while back when we wanted Hulu, but we only wanted Hulu because there was an episode or a show on there that we wanted. So boom, we got it. Hulu kept pulling and pulling and pulling and pulling, and there was nothing to pull, which was great. But one day I had money in there for something else, and here comes Hulu with a stank, funky rump. They came and they pulled half of the money that I had for something else. I was so upset, y'all. I went on about that draft all day. And they only pulled like, what, $7.63? But I was so mad because I didn't want Hulu. I didn't. There's nothing on Hulu to watch for me right now. I have HBO through someone else. I have Peacock. And I have Prime. So I don't need Hulu. Like, I don't need all these subscriptions. So it really, really ticked me off. So back to the subject, what I'm saying is, all these subscriptions, you're not even home enough, even though it's still the Pimarino or whatever, to watch shows. And sometimes the shows that's on there is nothing that we want to see at the time. So it's like, don't even worry about those subscriptions. If you want it, go to the store, get the subscription card, and put it on there. Do not even put it on your prepaid debit card. Because learn from me. I put it on there, and they took my money, and I was so upset. So I don't want that to happen to you guys. Just go get the Netflix card, the Hulu card, the Peacock card, whatever. Get it from there. Because once you pay the money, they can't take from it anymore unless it's more money on that card, if that makes sense. But subscriptions can keep you broke. Because I could have took my little $7 and did something else with it. I'm just saying. Okay, you guys, for this one, I may have to look at my paper. You'll see me looking down at my paper, but it's okay. Just hear me out. Saving for a rainy day. Hear me out. So it don't rain all the time. And when it do, it don't rain for a long time. So why are we saving every time we get paid for a rainy day? It's like we're saving for the negative. We don't want to do that. We want to save for a positive day. We want to save for vacation, trips, food, nice purchases that we like, that we know, okay, I just want to make this one big cash out purchase, and that's that. Why say, oh, I'm saving for a rainy day, I'll save for a rainy day? We all know if we save for a rainy day, we're never going to go back and touch this money because it's for a rainy day. Why do you want to put so much money in a rainy day? I mean, it makes sense because when it rains, it don't rain forever. It rained for a couple of days. It rained for a week. Unless that time in the Bible it rained for 40 days and 40 nights. But still, it wasn't forever. At the end of the day, my husband and I, we put $1,000 in our savings, and that's that. Maybe, if nothing happens in this year, next year we'll put another $1,000. So that'll be $2,000. But other than that, we're not going to take our hard-earned money that we work for each and every day in our businesses and put it towards a rainy day. No, we're going to put our hard-earned money towards what we want in this lifetime. When taxes come around, that's when we stash our envelopes. Okay, we're going to put money in for a rainy day. Oh, we didn't use any money out of our rainy day last tax time, so we still got $1,000, so this will be $2,000. I don't care how much money you have in your rainy day. Leave it there. If you're doing it the way we're doing it. If nothing comes up this year that causes us to have a rainy day, we don't take that money and go splurge on it. Because we already have money where we're splurging. We just leave it there until something happens. When something happens at the time, we'll probably have like $3-4K in our account. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm picking down? Like, thumbs up this video if you understand where I'm coming from. Just like I say, my way may not be your way, but for me, honestly, my way is winning right now. My way have me doing my own thing and not working nobody's funky 9 to 5. So just think about it and then go from there. But I'm just saying, just place a certain amount of money in your rainy day and don't go back to it. Who wants to keep taking money out of their hard-earned cash flow just to put towards a rainy day, and you don't even know when a rainy day is coming? Just when your taxes come, put a certain amount to the side and just keep it moving. Last but not least, have a plan. Please, 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 you guys, have a plan. I cannot express this to you no more than I'm expressing it to you right now. Have a plan. My older self would tell my younger self, if I can go back in time, have a plan. Plan your money. Plan your life. I tell my kids this all the time. I have an 18-year-old son that's graduating this year. And I've been telling him since he was like 16 or probably even younger, like, what do you want to be in life? Okay, it's okay if you don't know right now, but save your money for whatever you want to do or whatever you want to be, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. Because if you don't have a plan in life, you're going to find yourself just winging it. And you don't want to just wing it, because when you just wing it, it's like, okay, winging it is like, it may work or it may not work. It's like a 50-50 chance. We don't want to take those chances. We want to plan what we want. And the habits that are keeping us broke is when we wing it. You understand what I'm saying? So let me give you guys an example. Let's say I have $500 saved up for a Louis bag that I really, really, really want, right? But then I go shopping with my sister. No plan, no nothing. I go shopping with my sister, and let's say we go to Louis Vuitton or TJ Maxx, Roshos, whatever. And I end up purchasing something else because I ain't got no plan. I'm just like, ooh, I like this. This is nice. I want this. But really, I'm trying to save up for this, right? So I done took my $500 that I saved up for my freaking Louis bag or whatever, and I purchased something else. So now, instead of me having $500, I have $300 or $200. And once the trip that I'm going on, I don't have the bag, because at the end of the day, I bought this instead of what I really wanted for a trip. Y'all get what I'm saying? Like, it's not confusing. I just say have a plan for your money. Because when you have a plan, you can honestly sit there and say, look, I can't go with y'all today shopping. This money that I'm got over here that I'm saving, this money is for something else. And I don't have no more money to go anywhere with y'all. And I don't want to window shop, because I'm going to end up taking this money and doing something else with it. I don't want to do it. And if you know yourself, you will know that you're going to spend the money that you have for something else. So a tip that I do is at the end of the month, so the end of the week in the month, what I would do is I'll sit down, look at my calendar, and like right now, this is April. So let's say it's the end of April. I will look at what I already accomplished for April, and I'll look into May. And whatever I did not accomplish in April, I will go ahead and move it over to May. And the reason why I say it's best to do this the end of the month, because you have more of a insight of what you already accomplished. You can't accomplish any more in that month because you're at the end of the month. So if you could save your receipts or look back at your spending account and see how much you spent in this month on clothes, on food, on whatever, and then try to cut back. So example, if you spent $200 in eating out, try for the next month spending $100. If you spent $500 cashing out on clothes, purses, bags, stuff that you really don't need, try to cut down and do $300. That's what I like to do. I like to look at what I've done wrong in this month and try to fix it the next month. Because truly, every day that we wake up is a new day to fix your habits. But we're humans. Who's going to fix it overnight? Not me. I know I'm not going to fix it overnight. So let's try fixing it the very next month or so. Anyways, those are my tips that are keeping me or kept me, may keep people, how should I say? Oh, Lord, I'm getting tongue-tied. Those are my tips that are keeping me or kept me and people broke. That could be keeping you broke. Y'all get it. Today is just not the day for me. But anyways, I just wanted to go ahead and put that out there. If you guys agree, thumbs up this video. If you guys have any questions or comments, thumbs up this video. I really want to know the habits that kept you broke or that are keeping you broke. But at the end of the day, if you're looking at your money and you're not happy with it, if you're looking to cut back on your job and have more freedom, I always try to give tips on what you could do to live a life of freedom. At the end of the day, you don't have to have a lot of money to live a life of freedom. I just think and feel that you need to look at your values and what you really, really value. Cut back on all that trying to live this glamorous celebrity life, because your life is not their life. If your life was their life, then you will be put here and it will be easy for you to come by this money. At the end of the day, I told myself a long time ago, I don't need a lot of money to be happy. I just want to be content, complete, feel wholeness, and be free. So I love you guys. Once again, comment down below if you feel me on this. I do apologize for the stumblers and the bleeps. It is what it is. As always, keep spilling the tea. Bye.